Snow back on those mountains. Oh, there goes a plane going in for a landing. Or getting close to it, going towards the airport at least. Pretty cool. I am headed to the range. I'm going to see what kind of brass I can find today. Hopefully the cooler weather hasn't slowed everybody down from going out and shooting. But we'll see what we can find. If nobody's at the range, then maybe I'll be finding some lead instead. Very cool though. The snow on the mountains back there. That's a very pretty picture. That's just headed north out of Palmer. Sun shining back over there. And I'm gonna be taking a turn right here. We're sitting at about 53 degrees outside, mostly cloudy. Just headed down towards the range on Maud Road. Gonna be crossing the bridge right here, and on the left-hand side is an old trestle bridge. I did that in a video a couple years ago. We walked across that, and then we walked down in there. Wasn't nearly as much water back then though as there is now. Water's pretty high this year with all the rain. We have some blue skies over there, but it's mostly cloudy today. When I got off of work, it was actually raining, sprinkling. Not too bad, but doesn't look like it sprinkled over here at all. Be kind of excited to see what I find at the range today, if I find anything at all. Hopefully this isn't too shaky for you. If it's too shaky, I guess you won't be seeing it at all, because I won't even put it in the video. There we go. Pioneer Peak. I believe that's Pioneer Peak right in front of me. And right over here, some more of the river. Here's where I'll be making my turn, so I'm gonna shut this camera off. Getting closer. And those mountains make it look cold. Makes it feel cold outside too. Won't be long, all of that white stuff's gonna be everywhere. Won't be long at all. What, today is October 6th? So, yeah, we usually don't get snow on the ground down this low. Usually the end of October. But we'll see what happens this year. It's been rainy and just hasn't let up. It's been cooler temperatures, so it might be a little bit earlier snowfall this year. I certainly hope we don't get dumped on like we did last year. At least not right at the beginning. Really hoping we don't get that. We'll see. Just have to wait and see on that one, I guess. Sure do like that mountain. Though it sure does look pretty. So, I've already been here for a little while. I've started picking up brass right away, and now it's kind of a little bit slower. I'm not quite so rushed, so I can actually get my camera out and film. I already have about a half of a bucket, and I was just trying to pick up brass as fast as possible so I could get around areas so when people came to shoot, they had a place to shoot without me being around them. Quite a bit of 308 brass laying around today, which was really nice. Yeah, it fills up the bucket real fast when you have 308. Turned out to be a very nice day. Quite a bit of brass up here. I'm going to get it picked up. Whenever the range goes cold, I'll grab that spot right there. I don't know if I said it or not, but I am working on bucket number 2. Right there. I set my bucket down right next to a penny. That's the second one today. And another nice area. Once the range goes cold, I'll catch this area, get it cleaned up. And 1 soda can, and the rest is all brass. Check out this piece of lead. Look at that. That's a nice chunk of lead. And this has got to be number 12 right there. At least number 12 today. Crazy how much you find. Hopefully the wind isn't too bad on this one. But there's another one. And another one. And if you go right over here, there's another one. Those have all been sitting here for a few days. Here we go again. We got the wind, but to show you, right there, another one. I'll take that piece of brass as well. And I'll take that piece of brass. Definitely gonna grab that penny though. So that's what happens when I'm waiting for the range to go cold. I start walking around and I'll find a few pennies. I even start picking up 22 casings just to stay busy while I'm waiting for it to go cold. Waiting for that pile of brass that's in front of the benches so that I can grab that. So pretty funny. But it's all good. Those pennies add up faster than the brass does. That one just got dropped not long ago. It's still perfectly clean. I'll be picking it up. There's another one. I'll be picking both of those up. And so I was waiting for that pile of brass on the other side for the range to go cold, and then one of the guys who I don't know if he runs the place up here or if he's hired to clean the place up or exactly what, but he thinks that all of the brass is his. And he came in with a rake, and I explained to him that I was waiting for that brass, waiting for the range to go cold. He took his rake, he raked it in and started picking it up. He says, "I don't care." So, I got angry. I really did. And it took me just a couple seconds, and then I'm glad I have God in my heart, because he did really make me angry, because when you do that to somebody, it's just wrong. But he knew it was wrong. He just is mad because I'm up here collecting brass and he's not getting it all, which I only do this maybe once every 2 weeks. I don't get that much. And it's not his. I asked the people that are shooting if they mind if I pick up their brass, if they're collecting it. And I'm really polite about it. But anyway, Yeah, he anchored me, and then, you know, I just had to listen to God, and God calmed my heart down. He told me that I need to pray for him. Just pray for him, and I do. And anybody out there that is a praying person, I don't know his name, but just put out a quick prayer for him. May God bless him. May God bless him overflowing. I pray that God gives him more brass than he knows what to do with. You know, it's all good. It's just extra for me anyway, and I enjoy doing it. And if I let that ruin my, if I let that anger actually happen in me, it'll ruin my fun, and then it won't be fun to come do this anymore. And definitely don't want that to happen. So you might pray for me too, that God will keep my anger down and wake me up as soon as the anger starts rising. I could use that prayer probably, but you know, pray for him for sure. I pray that he just is overwhelmed with blessings. But I'm gonna get back at it. A few more pieces of brass to pick up, and then I'll be heading home. It's getting kind of late, so I'm sure Kara's wondering where I am. Since we didn't talk about me coming here, I just decided it was a nicer afternoon and was gonna do it. So it's starting to rain, and I want to get my numbers taken care of. I just got home. I want to take care of my numbers. We're gonna start with the brass first. $39.4 pounds. Oh, it's all on there. So that's not bad. Almost 40 pounds of brass. And I'll sort through that. So if you're wondering if God blesses me, look at that. That is a blessing from God as far as I'm concerned. I went and picked up almost 40 pounds worth of brass in just a few hours at the gun range. So yes, God does bless me. Now, the live rounds, or the other finds that I have, pop cans, I'm not gonna, I maybe picked up maybe 6, maybe 8 if I'm lucky, on aluminum cans. This is what I picked up this week. Pretty much a 5-gallon bucket. What I got this week for aluminum cans. Hey, there's a 22 casing. Don't want to leave it behind, do I? We'll put that in the bag. And if you're wondering what kind of bag, obviously it's a reused carrot bag from work. Yes, sir, I saved those bags for my cans and for my brass. So, I don't let anything go to waste, do I? All right, so let's go through the other finds that I have. Start out with 2 aluminum casing, 10 millimeters. 2 of those. Never even been struck. 11 5.56 223. 11 of those. A couple of them have light dimple strikes, but most of them have never been struck. 43 22 rounds, and obviously some of them have a little bit of age on them, but a lot of them, you know, that one's got age, that one's broken, but a lot of them are perfectly good. Just putting them in my pocket, the dirt rolled right off of most of them, cleaned them right up. So 43 of those. Some lady is missing her earrings. They didn't fall out. She took them out. I'm sure she put hearing protection on and laid them down on the bench, and then commenced shooting off of that same bench and either swiped them off onto the ground or they rattled off onto the ground, but they still have their holders on, and I'll bet she's going to be missing those when she gets home. Luckily they're not like gold or any real expensive earrings. They're just kind of nice earrings. If you happen to be the person and you have happened to come across my video for some weird reason, if you leave it in the comments that these are yours, I'll try to figure out a way to get them back to you. They won't go in the trash or anything. I'll set them off to the side for a while to see if you actually leave a comment in the video. And then everybody saw the 3 pennies that I picked up. I don't have my glasses on, so it's raining. I'm not going to be able to see the dates. It's getting kind of dark. They're grungy. Maybe you can see that date, but it's kind of grungy. So, but hopefully at least one of them will be pre-82. I'd like all 3 to be pre-82, but I don't know. When I get inside, I will get my glasses on and be able to tell you what the date is. I'll just leave them in a text at the bottom here, just as they are, what year they are. And I'm not going to worry about putting 19. I'll just put, like, if they're 96, I'll just put 96, 95, whatever. And then this tool, which is pretty common. Somebody dropped that and left it behind. Tools are always nice to have. I'll just throw that in my gun kit so that I can lose it when I'm at the range one day, but I won't feel bad when I lose it because I found it anyway. Maybe that's how it gets back to its original owner. And then the best find of the day has to be a never even struck 4570. So, nope, that doesn't even have a dimple strike on it. Had a little bit of water on it. Does not even have a dimple strike on it. So, 4570. Can't see how you'd leave that one laying around. But I picked it up out of the dirt. Happy for that. Well, this is going to make the video really long, so I'm going to let it go at that. That is my finds tonight. And I did have a lot of fun at the range today. Got quite a bit of brass, a lot of live rounds. I'll do a wrap up. Well, actually, you'll already see the wrap up because this is the end of my video that I'm going to shoot right now. So, like I said, just pray for those that do wrong to you. If you're a praying person, just pray for them. You know, the person that truly gets blessed when you pray for somebody else is yourself. With that being said, I don't want to drag it out, and I hate drama on my channel. I don't want any drama on my channel, so let's keep it at no drama. Thank you for watching this edition of Not So Remote Alaska, and until next time, may God bless and keep each and every one of you. I truly mean that.